Back with more on tonight's debate between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. People all over the triad watching that debate tonight, including at High Point University, where perception analyzers were watching people watching the debate to gather their responses in real time. Our Samina Engel attended that watch party. She joins us now live to explain. Samina?
Well, this was so interesting to watch, Cameron. The audience made up of decided voters, some of them Trump supporters, some of them Clinton supporters, all of them given a dial that they could turn up and down their real-time reactions to the candidate's performance measured on a screen. Now, some of it was pretty predictable, Trump and Clinton supporters agreeing with their candidate on most of the issues and disagreeing with the other. But there were some moments when each candidate got a similar reaction from supporters on both sides. Professor Brandon Lenore here at HPU pointing out some of the trends. For instance, when Trump, talking about border security, said we have some bad hombres and we're going to get them out, average support for him dropping off, even among those who plan to vote for him, people not really liking that. When Trump said nobody has more respect for women than I do, same thing. Now, when Clinton started talking about the middle class, her rating among most people in the room trending up. But again, most supporters sticking with their candidate of choice on the big issues discussed tonight. No big surprises, not much that would really change people's minds.
I think both candidates did a better job about speaking specifically about policy and about their actual plans versus just bashing each other, which is a huge contrast to the other two debates that we've seen amongst these candidates. But I'm not really surprised about comments made or anything like that. I don't think this debate was changing anyone's mind. It was just solidifying opinions.
Now, the study wrapped up not too long ago with a post-debate discussion. HPU saying that it is the only college in the state right now that is using this perception analyzer tool. Now, the point is to get a better understanding of how supporters of a chosen candidate feel about their views on a particular issue, even though they've already made the decision on who they're going to vote for. Reporting live at High Point, I'm Samina Engel, WXII 12 News.